Hello. 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 Ben. Hello. Hello.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Fuck, I'm not paying no attention.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. On play action, Allen. And his first look is incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training,
I'll let this thing get all these yards.
Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Really lucky that wasn't a pick. Oh my soul.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
Wow.
And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Haven't been a corner that's worth the salt yet, but ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
What? Oh, but all that traffic is crazy.
Touchdown, Bills. Shakir, 41 yards. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
No way to sleep.
Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
That's good. Let's go.
Going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
I would, but yeah, I got one to in the morning.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
It's one by yourself then, or what? You gonna do by yourself or what?
They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down,
What's the do today, bro?
a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
So what you do today?
Purdy now to throw. Man open, it's Deebo Samuel.
Huh?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 30-yard line. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
Hell yeah. I think I'll catch you then, cut.
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. McCaffrey on the counter. And good stop right there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
Fuck, where did I know something?
Forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Zorcoma?
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas.
Hey.
Trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 yards there for number 15.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And that one blown over as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 13 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he's in for two. The fake works. And they take the lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
What time do you work tomorrow?
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Can you stop,
Buffalo
please?
offense ready to go for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back.
Are you kidding me right now?
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Allen's throw is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Calm down.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing now is Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Are you kidding me? He couldn't get there.
Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. 28 yards. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. So this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now on first down, it's Purdy.
Why did I throw that over?
The sea of defenders have intercepted. Look made by Terrell Bernard. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
How can he catch it after?
And it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Final play of the half, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Are you kidding me?
Rifles one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Why is it?
He was open, but he couldn't
That's all my
get it
fault.
to him. It's incomplete.
So right there,
Many times we look at
me.
the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Purdy on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with it.
Good game. Wait, oh shit.